Can you make that noise again? Thank you. Come on. Let's hear you moving. Let's hear you do something. That was you. Can you do it again? I heard something over there. I did hear it. Feels like my batteries are dying again. I'm not sure. I see the red dying again. Look, you can see it going. So I've landed, I've come over east, and I've come over to Mansfield tonight to investigate Railway Cottage. Now I've just met Charlene, the old owner, and she's come out with some fantastic stories about this place. So we've got a static cam on YouTube, a live static cam, which is going to be running for a couple of hours or so. Apparently on that staircase somebody was actually hung. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this place. It's different, it's just an ordinary house. Apparently it's very well known in the area for being haunted as well. A lot of people won't come near the house, apparently, Charlene was saying. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight. As I said, there's some fantastic stories, and as the video progresses, I'll tell you a few of the tales of exactly what's happened here. So yeah, so we'll carry on. Let's see what happens here at Railway Cottage. Yeah, so give us a little follow on YouTube and hit that notification bell. Then you're not going to miss one single episode. We've got loads of episodes coming up, loads of locations coming up for 2022 and 2023. So hit the notification bell, then you don't miss any future episodes. So here I am at Railway Cottage here in Derbyshire. I thought it was Yorkshire, but it's actually Derbyshire that we're in. This cottage, I think it dates back to the 1700s. The last time it was occupied was 1992, and the place has some fantastic history, to be honest. There's a lot of mining area around here, and at the back of here there was a pit apparently, and there was a massive explosion, and the two people who was living in this house was also killed in it apparently from the explosion from the pit. Apparently where I'm pointing the camera now, where the old kitchen area used to be, just take you in there. Be careful where I'm walking because it's pitch black. This is the kitchen area. Apparently there's been a little boy called Gordon that's been sensed in this room by a lot of people that have come here. I'll put a little couple of balls down somewhere. I can actually see them, probably there somewhere. Put a couple of balls down to see if Gordon wants to come and play. But this little boy has been seen in this cottage, apparently, or sensed. There's also a story. It's not the original chair, but there used to be a chair here, and somebody saw an old lady that was sat in a chair, and she was doing a knitting. So I say it's not the original chair, but they put the chair there to see if anything would happen. Apparently the chair has seen rocking. If there's an old lady who sits in the corner of this room, this chair where you do your knitting, apparently you've been seen. Is there any chance you could make the chair rock? Make it move? That was a knock of some description, but I don't really know what it could have been. If that was you knocking, can you knock again? Can you knock again for me if that was you? There's also a builder that was stood near this little fireplace, and he felt like his clothes had been tugged by a child also. But to actually see somebody in that chair knitting, an old lady, if that happened, that'd be absolutely really scary. There's just something about a rocking chair, isn't there? You just think it's going to start moving. Let's see. window that leads out into the staircase. That's where I've got the static camera. Apparently that doll in the window was given to the house because apparently somebody had it in the house and it brought them nothing but bad luck. So I placed it in there. All these dolls that are on the staircase have been donated to the house. I put a football on the stairs to see if that will move. One of the dolls is supposed to be haunted, apparently. I'm not sure which one it is. But this is the staircase where the train driver apparently hung himself at the top. So I said it's got such a checkered history, this building, of different kinds of things. There's been a couple of children's deaths in the house. The hanging, the old lady that's been seen in the rocking chair doing the knitting. Okay, I'm in one of the bedrooms now, but up the stairs. And this window here, apparently from the outside, a little boy has been seen, or a child waving. That's been seen on numerous occasions also. And everyone who comes in here has a shortness of breath. I've got a shortness of breath, but I think it's just because I come up the stairs. That's the mirror. If there's any spirits in this room, can you show yourself behind me in this mirror? Show yourself in light or in shadow. I don't know, it's weird. I've done the ancient ramming by myself, I've done Derby Jail by myself, but being in this house, it feels a bit more eerie, to be honest, because I don't know, it's because it's an ordinary house, I don't know. But yeah, it makes me wonder if something could happen, to be honest, but I don't know what. But as I say, there's so much history with this building. And as I say, everybody knows about the house apparently in the area. Not far from Plesley Vale Mills, which is also haunted, and there's loads of interesting places around here. There's Hardwick Hall, we're not far away from, Bolsover Castle, Chatsworth House are all very, very nearby as well. As I say, it's a big mining community. I've just come back into the main living area of the house. There's like a smell of wet dog all of a sudden. I know that's not supposed to be a good sign, but I think, to be honest with you, because they're doing the house up, I put a little bit of heating on. I think it's just the smell of the what they're doing the house up with, the glues and that sort of thing. It just smells a bit wet doggy at the moment all of a sudden. So that's the main living quarters now. I'm in I presume where this was where the kitchen bit was, and there was a wall here that went across here. It's now all open plan. And then that's the main living area. So it's not a big house, it's just a typical 2-bedroom cottage. Come on. Let's hear you moving. Let's hear you do something. That was you. Can you do it again? I heard something over there, like a thud. That was you. Can you do it again? I heard something over there, like a thud. Can you make that noise again? Thank you. Can you do that twice? Can you do that twice for me, please? Can you make that noise for me twice, please? Can you thud twice? definitely heard like 2 thuds. Do have to be careful because even though it's very well soundproofed, there is a cottage next door. Can you make that noise for me again, please? Can you move something? Also, the place where this cottage is built, it's belonged to, the land belonged to Florence Nightingale's father. So that's another little bit of history about this place. But the pit was at the back of the house, and there was an explosion in the pit, and it also killed the people who was living in this cottage at the time also. I said that the history of it's fantastic. It's been quiet up to now. It's about, I don't know, 12:30 at night. I left the static cam running on YouTube on the staircase, but nothing seems to have happened there at the moment. I said I've come back in this area now because I thought I heard a couple of thuds before. I said, if anything's going to happen, it will happen here. I don't know why, but I just get that feeling. Like, environmentally here, it's fantastic because there's no traffic noise outside. You go out the front door, it's really, really quiet. So environmentally, it's a fantastic place to investigate because there's no noise from outside at all. I thought I heard a whistle before when I was talking on the static cam, but it could have been from outside, I don't know. I was asking for whistling at the time, so I don't know if it was in the house or outside, I really don't know. It has got an eerie feel about it. I don't know what it is, even though it's been quiet. There's that anticipation again. It's just as spooky as doing the Asian ramen, to be honest. I know that sounds strange to a lot of people, but this place isn't hyped up. It's not really on the paranormal radar as such, and that's why I wanted to come and do it. It interested me more than probably a lot of other places that I've actually investigated. Right, what I've done now, I've taken the static camera down, and there was a red light on that. Obviously the red light's gone now. This cottage at night is pitch black. I mean, absolutely pitch black. And it's taken on a different feel now because there's just no light at all. Charlene's been texting me, the owner, with loads of stuff that people have got here. She's just sent me a fantastic video where somebody picked a shadow person up on the staircase. So yeah, it's about 12 o'clock now, midnight. So I'm gonna go around now in totally pitch blackness. I've nothing to distract me now with a static camera or anything like that. So I'm just totally on my own now with the camera at Railway Cottage, pitch black. Let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. God, it's so dark. I can't believe how dark it is. There's no street lamps or anything from outside. As I say, Charlene's just sent me a picture of a shadow person that was seen on the staircase. There's the chair where the lady knits. That's a really spooky tale. That is so spooky. It's eerie. There is something about this place. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's so dark or because I've heard all the stories. Right, okay, I'm in the living quarters now. I'm in the main living room of Railway Cottage. It's pitch black. I'm on my own in this house. I've heard loads of stories, loads of things have happened to people. I've seen some great videos. Can you come and do something for me tonight? Can you make a sound? Definitely quiet. you make a sound for me? Can we hear your movement? That's just a little window that goes into that room there. That is a window of some description. Come on, loads of tales, loads of history in this place. You could be the first person to actually really spook me. If there's a lady that sits in this chair who does her knitting, I don't know what relation you are to the cottage, but could you sit in that chair now? Even if I can't see you, you could make it rock, make it move. It's just the window. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go into, let's put my torch on a sec, because I can't see. Go into the, where the kitchen area would have been. As I say, I feel if anything's going to happen, this would be the room it's happening. Gordon, the little child, are you here with me tonight? My name is Phil. I wish you no harm at all. Can you move something in this room for me? Make a noise? Some balls on the floor. You want to move them? You're quite welcome. All you're seeing is the night vision, so can you think I hear things? What was I supposed to be hearing? I really don't know. If there's any spirits that are around me or near me, can you come in closer to me? Let's feel your presence. You made that thud in here about an hour ago. Can you do it again for me? Can you bang on something? Tap on something. See your footsteps. Weird place. Go back into the area. Let's put my torch on the step because there's a couple of stairs. So what I'm doing now, I'm sat in the chair where the old lady you see. So if the old lady is here who knits, I'm sat in your chair. Can you come and touch me? I'm sat in your chair and come and touch me, I'll move. Can you come and push me on the chair? Can you come and rock me? Can you imagine walking down the stairs and seeing a lady sat in this chair knitting? That is bloody spooky. It's weird because like I said, I've done the Asian Ramen by myself, I've done Derby Jail by myself, but For some reason, I don't know, I'm apprehensive about going upstairs in the total darkness. I think it's because of the story of the hanging. Um, I'm not, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really looking forward to it. And I know people who watch me a lot, it doesn't usually bother me, but I am a little bit apprehensive about going upstairs because it's so dark, it's so black. And I keep picturing that person that was hanging on the staircase. But I will do it. I'm going to go up there later by myself. Um, let's see what happens. But yeah, if you get a chance to come and investigate this place, then come and do it. As I say, because of the history. I thought I heard something there. I feel more spooked here than I do at the ancient ramen, and nothing's really happened. But I thought I heard something upstairs. I can't see my hand in front of my face. That's the room behind me. Is that you just made a sound? It's weird, it's like you really do feel like something's going to happen. And I tell you, I'm really not looking forward to going upstairs, I'm not. I'll be honest with you. But as I was saying, if you get a chance to investigate this place, come and do it, because the things that have happened here, and also in the very close vicinity of the cottage, it's definitely worth a visit. Could have been the fire, maybe, that noise, I don't know. Right, it's 1 o'clock in the morning now. I've just had to change the cameras on the night vision. They've just completely died on me. Now, the owner was telling me that batteries seem to drain in here really quick. Apparently people have been here and the batteries have just drained. Well, that's just happened to me. It didn't. Usually if the IR light goes, it goes and fades very slowly, and I know when it needs changing, but this just went completely dead. So what I'm going to do now, it's 1 o'clock, I'm going to venture upstairs. I'm not really looking forward to doing that, to be honest. I told you before, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to have to put my torch on a minute because I say it's that black, you just can't see your hand in front of your face. It's so dark, it's unbelievable. For just a normal house to be so dark at night without any light, no light interference at all from outside, there's no street lights at all. So we're going to venture upstairs now. So let's go and see what happens. So, right, at the bottom of the staircase, that was the ball I left on the static camera before to see if it moved. It didn't. None of the dolls moved either. So I'm going to go upstairs now. I just can't see anything, so I must be really careful. It's really weird up here because I know that person hung himself. I think it was there he hung himself. I think that's the old loft hatch. So I'm presuming that's where he did the deed. For whatever reason. That's me just tripped over that bloody football. So I've got to go really, really slow. I don't even know where the stairs are. So if you turn the corner, that's one of the bedrooms. To the top of the stairs now. There's the front door. I'll just put my torch on a minute because I just can't see a thing. Just might go upstairs. I'll switch my torch on. I see, if you look outside, there's nothing, no light at all. So it's pitch black. Okay, there's any entity, any spirit entity with me now on this level, I'm asking you to come forward. Give me a sign that you are here. Can you make a noise for me? Make a sound. So if you do hear anything, totally alone and nobody here at all. So we do hear it. Feels like my batteries are dying again, I'm not sure. I see it dying again. Look, you can see it going. Died. And then we charged batteries and it's gone, totally gone. I've just changed in this second. So sorry, we're lost with downstairs again. But this is my torch now got on. Because the infrareds have just died completely. They were bright red and they just discharged themselves. So I'm going to go back downstairs and put more batteries in. That's weird. They don't usually discharge like that, as you saw it on the camera. How the light just went. Totally discharged themselves in a matter of seconds. So I'm just using my torch at the moment. So I'll be back to you as soon as I change the batteries again. Unfortunately it has been quiet. It's just, it has got an eeriness about it though. I don't know what it is. It's strange. It's totally different to other places I've done because it's just an ordinary cottage. It's not got all the hype that other places have got. And again, you know, we're in Derbyshire. They say it's one of the biggest paranormal hotspots in the UK, Derbyshire. Can you make a noise on the staircase? There's a wire, possibly where you hung yourself. Can you move that wire? The wire with a little light on. Can you whittle it? Move it? Pull it? Tap on the front door. Move it before where I was actually there. Be careful, I'm standing because I just can't see a thing. I was looking there before. That was a face. I can't see it now. But that was a face looking at me. I don't think it was just a reflection from outside. But I can't see it now. On the staircase and see if we get anything there. So right on the top of the staircase. Okay, there's the bedrooms. One, number two. So let's hope nothing decides to push me down these stairs. Can you show yourself near the door? The front door? You show yourself in shadow form. This is where you've been seen apparently. Charmaine sent me a picture of a shadow that was seen on this staircase. Can you show yourself for me tonight in front of this camera? Knock on the door. I'm just going to sit down. So I'm right underneath, I think, where the man was hung. So if the person that hung himself in this cottage So I'm sat in a chair now where the old lady has been seen. I'm sat in your chair. This is where you like to knit and do your knitting. Getting to the end of the night now, I'm going home soon. Can you come and touch me? Or if the children want to come and pull my tubby clothes, you've done that to one of the workmen in this building. Can you come and do that before I leave? I've just done. I've just been sat in the other room. I've not had the camera on. I've just sat there in total darkness without the camera. See if anything happened. I didn't hear anything, to be honest. But it's that dark here in this building. Your eyes, usually in places your eyes become accustomed to like darkness, and everywhere seems to come a little bit lighter. Here it doesn't. It just stays pitch black. It's been a night. It's been a good night. I've enjoyed it. I still can't understand how those batteries just died like they did. I thought I heard a couple of taps in the kitchen, a couple of thuds. Not sure if it was next door or not. I really don't know. But I don't know. It's an eerie place. It really is. As I say, I've been to loads of places, loads of Derby jail, Lation Ram in by myself. But tonight I felt, even though nothing's really happened, I felt a little bit on edge, a little bit apprehensive, and before I went upstairs for the first time in pitch blackness, I wasn't particularly looking forward to it. It doesn't usually bother me, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'd definitely like to come back. It's definitely a place I would want to come back to, and I'll say if anyone hasn't been here, I really do think you should give it a whirl. Just thought I'd sit in this chair, see if the old lady come and touch me. This was her chair. So there you go. So don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.